Hello students, here in this video we are going to discuss about the amino acids. Okay, now here we will have to know the types and the meaning of amino acids. So in last video I have told also that these are building blocks of protein. It means to say these are monomers. Amino acids are monomers of proteins. Okay, and monomers these are building blocks. Okay, यानी कि ये प्रोटीन्स को बनाने वाली स्ट्रक्चर्स हैं, मोनोमर्स हैं. दोज मेड द पॉलीपेप्टाइड प्रोटीन एंड लेटर द प्रोटीन. तो अमीनो एसिड्स, फर्स्ट अमीनो एसिड आई हैव टोल्ड ऑल्सो इन लास्ट वीडियो, अमीनो एसिड्स फर्स्ट make the polypeptide chains. I have told you also about this during the explanation of peptide bond. So amino acid first form polypeptide chain by forming the peptide bond between the amino acids. So you know very well that when the polypeptides are formed, so these polypeptides are formed by linking of amino acids. So and amino acids these are joined by peptide bond, यानी कि amino acids, different amino acids are linked by peptide bond. तो amino acid plus amino acid they will form the peptide bond. Clear? They will form the peptide bond. Clear? So this is about the key. When the amino acid united or linked together, they will form the polypeptide. Okay, through the peptide bond. Now here we have to know about the meaning of amino acids. So especially the chemically they are substitute of the methane. Okay, methane, you know chemical formula CH4. Clear? So these are the substitute of methane. It means to say when we make a chemical formula of methane, so we will write here like this. Okay, CH4. Clear? Methane will have 4 hydrogen and these hydrogen will link to the carbon atom. Okay, so this is the substitute of methane and will have the hydrogen amino group, carboxylic group and also the variable group like methyl. Okay, R represent here the methyl group. Clear? So amino acids are those where the both group like amino group and carboxylic group link on same carbon atom. So they will form the structure that is called amino acid chemically. Okay, and also along with amino group that is basic, carboxylic group that is acidic. So on same carbon besides these amino group and carboxylic group, the same carbon atom will have hydrogen and methyl group also. So these 4 substituent will have on same carbon, so this will form a complete structure of amino acids. Now depending upon the number of amino group and also carboxylic group, there are different types of the amino acids. Like these are acidic, basic and neutral. Okay, there are 3 kinds of the amino acids on the basis of number of amino group, carboxylic group, that which amino acid will have how many number of carboxylic group and amino group. Okay, so this is depending upon the type of these amino and carboxylic group. Like you can see here, this is the acidic amino acid. So especially the acidic amino acid. So how would you define the acidic amino acid? When the number of carboxylic group are more than 1. If 2 carboxylic group are present but only 1 amino group are present on same carbon, that is called acidic amino acid, like glutamic acid and aspartic acid. Okay, so acidic amino acids will have 2 carboxylic group but only one amino group. So this category of amino acid is called acidic amino acid. Clear? So this is about the acidic amino acid. Now this is about the basic amino acid. Okay, now basic amino acid and also the neutral amino acid. So what have in basic amino acid? If the number of amino group are more than one, it means to say this is opposite to that of acidic amino acid. So in this basic amino acid, two amino groups are present while only one carboxylic group is present. Okay, must have to remember here this basic amino acid are opposite to that of acidic. It means to say here the number of amino group are 2, but only one carboxylic group is present, that is called basic amino acid. That's why this is opposite to that of the acidic. Okay, now in neutral amino acid what happen? Neutral amino acid, now number of carboxylic group and amino group are same. Okay, if the number of amino group equal to that the number of carboxylic group, that will be the neutral amino acid. And these are the different example: methionine, glycine, cysteine, proline. These are different name of the neutral amino acid, and these are name of basic amino acid: arginine and lysine, histidine. Now next type, that is called phenylalanine, tyrosine, tryptophan. These are categorized aromatic amino acid because of having the aromatic structure, and these aromatic structure we will study in chemistry in detail. Okay, so this is about that the types of the amino acid on the basis of number of carboxylic and amino group, ki what are the number of carboxylic group and amino group in the respective amino acid depending the type. Okay, now next property here, the feature that is the important feature having the Jeter-ion property. Jeter-ion property, it means to say already we know that in amino acid the carboxylic group and amino group both are present. Okay, so on the basis of these proton donated and proton receiving nature, so these amino acid will have the power to change their structure in different pH solution. Okay, you know already about the pH, hydrogen, power of hydrogen ion concentration. It means to say the different amino acid will change their structure when they will keep in different solution having the different pH. It means to say they will represent the different structure. It means to say like Jeter-ion property, that will after the gaining of proton and also losing of the proton. It means to say the all amino acid will change their structure, like they will form like this structure after gaining the hydrogen or proton, while this they will also form the next structure after donating or losing the hydrogen or proton. It means to say depending upon the losing and gaining of proton or hydrogen, they will represent the different structure, like this one structure, and like this is the another structure. That's why we can say the amino acid represent the Jeter-ion property. Jeter-ion means after donating and receiving the proton, they represent the different structure. It means to say how many structure are possible, in how many form the amino acid represent themselves when keeping in different pH solution. तो different pH solution में रखने पर क्या होगा, they either they will represent like this structure or they will represent like this structure depending when they loss the proton or hydrogen or gaining the proton or hydrogen. Okay, so they will represent the Jeter-ion property. Okay, so this is all about the amino acid and their types and nature. Still if you have any confusion, then you can discuss with me. Okay.